Now that we're about halfway through the year, I really don't know what's going on with me because it's been a year of firsts for me. I watched Lord of the Rings for the first time. I finished Breaking Bad for the first time. Been rewatching Saint Seiya, which is my first anime ever. And for the topic of this video, I've been consistently reading One Piece now. Now, for the past, I want to say 2 years, I've had an inconsistent relationship with reading the One Piece manga. Sometimes I'd read 5 chapters every couple weeks, other times I'd read 10 chapters, maybe for a month. I mean, shoot, the main reason as to why I started reading One Piece wasn't even necessarily because I wanted to. I mean, I did, but I had a good friend who really loves One Piece, and he was reading JJK with me at the time, so I told him, you know what, as a thank you for keeping up with this garbage manga, I will read One Piece. I don't actually think JJK is garbage. I'm just still disappointed with the ending. I'm sorry. But now, again, going back to One Piece, now that I've been reading it consistently for about 2 to 5 chapters a day, I can say I really like it. Now, again, I'm not the biggest One Piece fan. I just have really been enjoying my time with One Piece now. And I can see myself becoming a bigger fan as I keep going on. It's a slow burn at first, but I just recently finished Drum Island, and those emotional moments that One Piece takes you through are very unique. And if I had to describe One Piece in one word, it would be unique. Even with its age, I haven't quite read something like One Piece before. I mean, this series has been going on for almost 30 years. And even in these first couple of arcs, it's not flawless by any means, but that's okay. I'm alright with it. I mean, it is a shonen manga, so it is bound to have its tropes, but again, nothing quite like it before. I'm really wanting to emphasize the fact that One Piece to me is very unique. I mean, you name me one series, aside from One Piece, that has Tony Chopper. Nobody else has Tony Chopper, and that's my goat right there. And I swear to each and every one of y'all that watch this video that I will own more Tony Chopper merch than I have Garfield paraphernalia, which isn't a lot, but I will still die on this hill. But again, let's backtrack here. Putting my undying love for Chopper aside, the characters and the way that they're written and their backstories as of this point in time have all been really compelling to me as a reader. So far, the two best character developments that I've seen in the series are during Arlon Park with Nami and Drum Island with Chopper. Now, both Nami and Chopper have very tragic backstories in their own right, but both of their backstories, or at least both of the conclusions to both Arlon Park and Drum Island, have been very satisfying to me. And again, although this series is almost 30 years old, I don't want to spoil it because although I've been spoiled a lot of One Piece, I think that going into it blind would be one of the best experiences. And One Piece to me so far has been a lot about the journey. Because now I kind of want to talk about the things that I don't really like about One Piece. The main one being, and I'm sorry, Luffy is an okay main character. Now, before you get your pitchforks up, I understand that might change in the future, but he's just, I mean, he's there. The one thing that I will say that I really like about Luffy is I admire how he can bring all of these different people with very different backgrounds together, because that's what your captain's supposed to do. And again, it is very early days, but his ambitions are pretty simple. Much like Naruto, when he started in the manga and I didn't really like him, his ambition is to become the best, the king of the pirates, the Hokage of the pirates, the king of Hokages. And so, where we currently are with Luffy, I think he's okay as a main character. And although I think Zoro as a character and as with, the whole three sword thing being absolutely cool, his backstory is the weakest so far, in my opinion. But again, that may change in the future. We are very early days into One Piece here. And I'm really excited to keep on reading. There's just something about the way that Oda has built this world and has gone about like his character designs that I think, man, this guy is creative. I mean, as a mangaka of his stature, I guess you're supposed to be creative, but like, he's been doing this for almost 30 years, and this man keeps pumping out ideas like it's nothing. But now that we're kind of towards the end of this video, I'm sure some of you may ask, why are you reading it instead of watching it? Well, because I can read faster than I can watch anime. I am sorry, sue me. Plus, I wanted to skip through some of the anime filler that very early days of One Piece has. I think I'm going to start watching the anime once I get to Dressrosa because, although I don't know him, I think that Doflamingo looks awesome as a villain. Like, it's crazy to me that I think I have a favorite villain in One Piece without even knowing him. I just think that the drip on Doflamingo, the walk of Doflamingo, and the laugh of Doflamingo are cynical, and I love it. So yeah, One Piece is good. It was a really slow start for me, but we're picking up pace, and maybe by the end of the year, maybe I'll make it to Wano. Probably not, but I mean, we will see. So now, like always, it's your guys' turn. Have you guys read One Piece? Have you watched One Piece? And if so, without getting too much into spoilers, even though I've had so much of it spoiled for me, what's your favorite arc? Who's your favorite character? Or better yet, let me know if you love Tony Chopper as much as I do. Because if you do, that's cool. And if you don't, that's okay too. Now, with all that said, if you guys enjoyed what you saw, please feel free to drop me a like, share the video, or subscribe. Now, I plan on making a follow-up video maybe when I reach like chapter 500, or even maybe once I finish Dressrosa. But until then, this has been Sagi Taco, and I will see you guys in the very near future for another video. Hasta luego.